Hey, it's Rebecca. And I want to talk to you. Boy, this light's just crazy, huh? This morning I was talking to Mary Magdalene and I said, "What do you want to talk about?" And she said, "I want to talk about holy touch." Now, so many people have the wrong idea about touch and Mary Magdalene. And what she's speaking of is holy touch to the Ka body. Now, what is the Ka body? The Ka body is your spiritual twin. It hugs close to your real body, it actually interpenetrates. But Mary is giving us some information that you can use the power of your hand chakra and the power of your heart chakra to increase the magnetism of not only your heart, your Ka body, but your heart's desire. So, I'm going to guide you in how you can do this. You can do it for yourself. It's so intimate when you do it for someone else. As a matter of fact, in my upcoming seminar on Mary Magdalene, we'll be doing this holy touch exercise. Now, if you have some anointing oil, it's good to begin by anointing just a drop, the palms of your hands. And this kind of sets a ritual. You know, the body loves rituals. It's just something that makes humans feel familiar and good. And so here's what Mary said. I wrote it all down, but I'm going to be adding as we go along. I said, "Well, what do you want to talk about, Mary?" And she said, "Holy touch. How the power in your hand chakra combines with the love in your heart chakra, and it has the power to heal, to strengthen, and even give confidence to both parties, the giver and the receiver." Now, we're assuming two people are doing this, okay? And as I said, you can do it to yourself, but she's going to tell you the benefits of doing this with a partner. Now, it's not a sexual thing. It is a holy spiritual thing. Not that sexuality isn't holy and spiritual, but this is for a specific purpose. So she says, "This sounds so simple, yet it has been missing from the repertoire of most healers." And this can be done from a distance as well. In other words, if you were doing a healing on a client or someone, you could imagine that you're touching. If you do this right now, because she's here, she's with you, you're going to start feeling some electricity coming from your hands. Do it. Do it. Feel it? Okay. And it is important to ask the receiver to let you in, let your healing intentions come in, and to allow the healing power to come through. Now, it's not necessary for the receiver to try and get some healing. Just relax and let yourself be loved with holy touch. Doesn't it sound delicious? Let yourself be loved with holy touch. So, here she says, the giver and receiver both will have more confidence. And she's going to tell some benefits of this holy touch. It nurtures and strengthens the Ka body. Now, when the Ka body is strong, and I'm going to tell you what it is more in a minute. You know what the Ka body's original intent was? To tune into your heart's desires and to make this magnetic field all around you that magnifies the desires of your heart. Doesn't that sound delicious? Okay, so she continues. When the ka body is strong, it becomes more magnetic. It's especially beneficial to have your thoughts be upon your heart's desires. Like if you're the receiver, all you do is think about your heart's desires. You don't have to go, oh, I'm going to help them heal me. Just think about your heart's desires. And it's important for the giver to think about their heart's desires. In other words, you're in this holy, sacred union, and yet you're each paying attention to what your heart is yearning for. Yearning is a wonderful word. Now, she continues, it's two souls' agreements of blessing the other with receiving their heart's desires. As you do holy touch, put out all your thoughts of how you're going to obtain these heart's desires. Just put them away. And just think about your heart's desires. Now, let it be okay to have the desire and don't think about how you're going to get it. Just as you're being ministered to, think about your heart's desires. And when you're doing the ministering, thinking about your heart desires, it's two people creating magnetism, which is more powerful than just one. So, here's some examples. She says, imagine yearning for a lover, how you feel loving, receptive, and downright juicy. Focus on pleasure as you're doing this exercise. We'll go more in depth with this in my seminar that's coming up. I'll tell you about that in a minute, but here's how you would do it. Okay, you've anointed your hands and the ka body is closed. So you could do this to someone you don't know really well. You see how my hand is not actually touching? And if you participate right now and you're doing this to yourself, you can feel the electricity. And the ka body, your spiritual twin, is being nurtured. It's kind of like petting a kitty cat, you know, how they, ooh, ooh, ooh. And you can even help your face look better and brighter. Do it. You'll like it. And it just feels your ka body is getting stronger. And because you're thinking about your heart's desire, you're bringing it into manifestation. So, if you like this kind of information, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And if you'd like more information about the Mary Magdalene seminar that's coming up, where I'm going to teach you all kind of things from Mary Magdalene to improve your life, I'll put a link below. And if you would enjoy having 30 days of encouraging words and a light language transmission, you can visit RebeccaMarina.com. I'll put a link to that below too. And register, and you can start getting those as well as notifications of any seminars that are coming up that you just might love. I'm Rebecca Marina. If this has been helpful to you, give it a thumbs up. And I'll be back with a live transmission very soon. Many blessings and much love.